Greetings, YouTube. Happy Monday. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another week of, new content. New content, new offers, new chances to get excited about the game and get bonuses when buying units is back, as is the Wiccan Hulkling romance that apparently has continued to make some people feel like it's controversial while others say, I like both champions. Regardless, you can see there's 6 new notifications in the store and 10 notifications in the top right. So this is a huge, mega video for us to try to crank out. Let's start with the actual units. Okay, so if you're like me, you probably used a lot of revives and a lot of potions and maybe a lot of units in the quest to get your first rank 5 6-star. The Romance Health Potions refill 8,500 health. Romance Revives 50% health. And the Cavalier Couples Nexus, it says pick 2 randomized 3 to 6-star versions of one of the following champions. So I think these were non-Nexus options last year. I think you got 2 different champions to pop out of a crystal. So the Nexus option is fascinating, particularly because, of course, it's just more chances, more odds, better odds for a 6-star. And so if you are missing a 6-star Valkyrie or Hulkling or Wiccan or Kitty Pride, I'm going through these and I'm thinking, what champion? Scarlet Witch Classic is at the top of so many people's list. Archangel, but I'm trying to think, what champion in this do I not have awakened that I would even be excited to spend my money on? And I guess I don't have Medusa awakened, but everybody else, I do. And there's no chance for a 6-star or 5-star Nexus. Now, if 6-star Wolverine was in this, that would be a guaranteed way for me to buy a lot of these. So they could have made a ton of money off of me just from that regard. But of course, that's not the case. Keep in mind, though, that these are 1 Nexus for $5, which I also know we're used to getting 2 Nexus for $5, but it's sort of like you're getting 2 because you pick 2 randomized versions, not 1. But my question is, it says pick 2 randomized versions of one of the champions. So is it a regular Nexus and you just get double that champion? So let's say you get a 6-star Archangel. Do you get him and you awaken him from the same crystal? Is that what that means? Obviously, we'll have some people who hit up the channel with data, maybe even video data. All right, so 1 crystal for $5, 2 crystals for $10. Now, historically speaking, Kabam has been absolutely freaking awful at giving us an incentive to keep that $5 per crystal up. Because for $30, you're thinking, well, if one costs $5, 30, you should have 6. And there's 3. So for these crystals, not a great value. Now, you try to make up for it with 3,500 6-star shards. And for those of you hunting infamous Iron Man or Absorbing Man or somebody else, then this may be tempting for you. These Romance Team Revives are also percent based, and they're between a level 1 and a level 2. You got Team Health Potions, Health Potions. Let's hope that the $50 and $100 offers are better values. Not for crystals. I think, and who knows what the cutoff is for progression on this, but I've got to think, I really just have to think that this should be at least a 6-star basic worth the shards. 7,500 6-star shards for $50 is 1,000% what we paid for 6-star shards at the top progression like 3 years ago. So you only get 4 crystals. Again, you can get, if you just care about the Cavalier Couples Nexus crystals, don't get the $50 offer. Buy all, well, technically 5. Buy 5 of the $5 offers, and you'll get 5 crystals for half the price, literally. But the Team Revives, the Revives, the Health Potions, they're not bad. But I do wish that we had more units than the 1450, like a bonus amount of units. I'm so used to rank up resources being in these. I'm just not that moved so far. But maybe the unit offers will change things. And then we do get a 6-star Nexus, a regular Nexus. It is the same price that Paragon players paid for a Abyss Nexus, actually, two Abyss Nexus on Cyber Week. And though this is not supposed to be on par with Cyber Week, it is the big Valentine's Week event. Only 5 crystals for $100 is a ripoff. Again, compared to the one for $5, you get a featured 6-star worth of crystal shards, which is literally just double what you get for the Black Panther's treasure. You get 5 romance team revives instead of 4. That math is also off. 4 romance revives instead of 5. If you're looking at caring about this in terms of these, then I guess the $50 offer is way better than the $100 offer. Just to have the math be equal, you would need 8 romance health potions, 8 romance team health potions, 8 romance revives, 8 romance team revives, and of course that's not the case at all. It's also crazy that you're paying $50 for essentially 1 more Cavalier Couples Nexus crystal, a 6-star Nexus, which can still, with all the champions out there, be a terrible decision, and just double the 6-star shards. Really, in terms of experiments, it is better to buy just a $5 offer. And I'm saying that knowing that this is probably going to not be what people actually buy. But if you're just looking at straight value, particularly for the Cavalier Couples Nexus crystal, yeah, that's a no-brainer. Also, limit 5, limit 4, limit 4, limit 4, limit 4. So they're looking for people to spend like $1,000 maximum. Now, for $1,000, let's really see what the romance store is going to get you. And for 4,500 units, oh man. Now this is a good deal. This is a limit of 2 as well. This is why you hoard units. Okay, so I'm not impressed at all by the actual unit store, but this is good. The gold sucks. The gold's terrible. But yeah, I mean, you're basically putting $50 worth of units, give or take 50 units, for a fully formed Tier 6 Basic and a fully formed Tier 3 Alpha. And so for 9,000 units, you can essentially take 2 6-stars to rank 4. Wow. It's a lot of units, a lot of money, but good value. Here you have a 25% Tier 6 Class Catalyst Fragment Crystal. If that was a selector, I would still be nervous about it, but it's not. I would skip this thing so fast. Not even a tough decision there. We've got a rank 2 to rank 3 romance rank up gem and a 6-star Nexus for 2,100 units. I would also skip this big time unless you really just want the rank up gem. But I think this should be 1,500 units. So this has been a really solid value. The rest I'm not impressed with. Here we have a 6-star generic Awakening gem for only 1,500 units and 50 romance 6 stones for any of the romance champions. Now this is an A+ value given what it'll give you if you have a champion that you need to awaken from that. Here we have a 5-star Relic Crystal. Again, $100. Not a good value. Then we have a bunch of Relic materials to rank up. Again, I'm over Relics. I don't care. I will not spend money on them. Skipping that. You have a 214 gold. Let's just purchase that right now. Profile pick. Sure, we'll change the profile pick. Sorry, group. And then Romance ISO. So the clear best values. This is a whole lot of units, but I think it's a solid value. But you can buy up to 4 of these. Wow. So you can awaken a romance champ. Like let's say you want to take Archangel up to SIG 200, right? You can do that with 6,000 units. You can awaken him, and you can take him up if you already have him. But really it comes down to looking at this roster and seeing for yourself if there's a champion you either have unawakened in your roster or you're looking to awaken from one of these crystals. So that is my feedback. Wow. The best and worst values for this. Really, there's 2 A values in there, and I still think the only A to A+ values are the $5 and $10 deals. If you're looking for units, obviously, you're going to buy the ones that are most expensive to get the most units. But in terms of just the bonus items, I'm a bit disappointed, not going to lie. thanks for watching. Have a good one. Happy Valentine's Day week.